In the next two videos, we will look at the various types of reports that can be generated with the Turning Point program. To generate reports, you need to have completed a presentation with the Turning Point software. We will do this now using our example presentation from a previous video. I'm going to begin by selecting our example participant list and starting our slideshow. I will quickly go through the polling, having students answer the questions. Notice that when I have a participant list, the students' names come up on the participant scoreboard instead of a participant number. Now that I have a completed presentation, I am ready to begin finding reports. To do this, I will need to go to the Turning Point 2008 tab and then click on Tools. Click on the Report option. Highlight the session that you would like to generate reports for. We're going to use the session that we're just completing now. Then we're going to click on the Reports tab at the top of the window and we can see that there is a variety of reports that we can generate. Right now, we will look at the results by question reports and the participant results reports. Check the boxes of these reports and then select Generate Report. This could take a minute or two depending on how many reports you are creating. When completed, an Excel spreadsheet opens with all of the reports that you have chosen to generate. The first report that we selected gives the graphic results for each question. It shows the number and percentage of participants that chose each answer and highlights the correct answer. For example, option 1, one student responded with the first answer, 2 students responded with answer number 2, and 2 students responded with answer number 3. A total of 100% of our students participated, and we can see the graph showing the percentage of participants that chose each option. This is available for every question in the presentation. The next report has the same information as the first, but it does not include the graph. Again, it shows the percentage and number of students that chose each answer option. It also highlights what the correct answer was by putting it in a green color in italics. The third report that we generated is the graded participant results. This report gives the information about each participant and shows how they answered each question. The letter C means that they gave the correct answer, whereas the letter I means that they gave the incorrect answer. If there was no right or wrong answer for a question, the report shows the number corresponding to the response they gave. For example, question 4 was an opinion question and did not have a right or wrong answer. The numbers here correspond with the answer each participant gave. The last column in this report gives the total percent of questions that each participant answered correctly. You can see here that our last participant, who was Kelly Rogers, answered 100% of the questions correctly, whereas our fourth participant, Chris Johnson, only answered about 57% correctly. The next report is the same as the first, giving all of the same information, except for the last column, instead of giving the percent of correct answers, it gives the total points earned. Our last participant, who got all questions right, earned 8 points. The next report is again the same as the previous two, except for the last column. The last column in this report gives a ratio of points earned out of points possible. Our last participant got 7 out of 7 questions correct, whereas our first participant only got 5 out of 7 questions correct. The final report in this video we are going to see shows how each participant answered each question. Instead of just having correct or incorrect, it indicates the number corresponding with the answer for each question for each participant. These reports can be very helpful. They allow you to see if your class as a whole and as individual students are comprehending or struggling with certain topics. Presentations can also be used as quizzes, tests, and graded assignments. Using generated reports instantly gives you grades for each student. These are just a few of the reports Turning Point can generate. In the next video, we will see even more Turning Point reports.